Gofest round 2. Yay! This is Sala.
Time for Gofest time.
Yay! Gofest 2019. What's up, you guys? So some Gofest news finally dropped. We know what's gonna go down for the next community days. Here are dates for the upcoming community days. So I was pretty surprised that they're gonna have Gofest again at Chicago. Not that I have anything against Chicago, it's just humid. I am looking forward to eating more White Castle and Chicago dogs and deep dish pizza. The last time I didn't get to go see my parents' old Thai restaurant in the south side of Chicago because I was born there. You know, hopefully I can get a ticket and hopefully I can go there again. So Dortmund got upgraded from Safari Zone to an actual Gofest now. This leads me to believe that there's a possibility of knowing where they're gonna have Gofest Asia. They had it at Taiwan, they're gonna have one in Singapore, Korea, and Japan. But since I don't work for Niantic, I'm not part of the Go Squad summer tour team, I do have some insights as where they choose location for Gofest. So last year after EV Community Day, Jose from iHeart Gaming was able to get us a meeting with Niantic themselves. I'm actually a little nervous.
You're a little nervous. I'm nervous.
And they weren't able to give us too much information about where they chose location because at the time we went to go see them, they were still planning out 2019. But we did ask them like what kind of criteria they look for when choosing a location for Gofest. And part of the criteria that they look for Gofest location is one, affordability. Public transportation, meaning that if your location has a really good train line, they don't really look for only bus and cars because it's unreliable. So immediately when I think of train lines, I think of one, Thailand, Korea. Japan also has an amazing train line. And this brings me up to the next topic, safety. Alright, getting hungry, let's head out, get some food, and let's keep on talking about Gofest. Think about you guys. Alright guys, what's up? So, I'm gonna have lunch with my girl, see what's up. This looks kinda weird. See how it looks like inside. Back here now. So yeah, what's the last thing we talked about? Safety. So if your area is not that safe and like you can't go around at night, then they wouldn't choose that location at first because, well, they gotta find locations like say Japan or Korea are very safe. Alright, so the people earlier in the video left the room to go smoke a cigarette and just want to vent it out real fast. You ever like just sit next to people and like you don't want to hear what they're talking about, but you're hearing what they're talking about? And they're talking about this slut and that slut and this slut and this guy getting jealous and they're fighting and like this person f***ed this other slut. I'm like, damn dude, I don't want to know. There's only two f***ing tables here. There and us right here. If you're gonna have that kind of conversation, just go to a bar. Go to a loud bar where like, you know, no one can hear your shit. Anyways, back to Gofest. So some of the stuff they look for is like safety as well. And if your area is not safe and you don't think it's proper to like go around at nighttime, especially if you're a girl, then they're not gonna choose that location. As far as like choosing parks, you have to choose a location where it has a great cell service and is wide and has public like utilities. Although I don't like it at Gofest where all they had was just like those, you know, outdoor bathrooms. And they didn't have any soap, but thankfully I got my hand sanitizer. So if you do go to Gofest, make sure you bring hand sanitizer. So I didn't like it that Niantic did not focus on that, and I hope they do focus on having enough water and enough soap for people to wash their hands. I meet so many people, I shake people's hand, but after I noticed I didn't have that, I just started giving it dabs. It's just safety, health safety wise, like not do that. And Niantic, if you're watching or listening, get some more soap, dude, and get some more hand sanitizer around any Gofest you have. Just saying, man, safety wise. along with being in a nice public location where it's open, where people can roam around, with public utilities, they also have to have some kind of way to like feed people. So at Gofest they have like food trucks, but FYI, if next time you guys go to Gofest, if you guys do get a ticket, get food outside. Me and Jose were starving on the first day because we didn't eat anything. We just went straight to Gofest, and I didn't have any caffeine. You guys can check out the video right here of my first day, and we're both dying because of the humidity, and all the lines for all the trucks were just like incredibly long. Granted, they did have a lot of food trucks. It was just super long, and just you couldn't wait. I'm not gonna wait to Gofest just standing in line. So if you do go to Gofest in Chicago, there's like a nice deli like around the corner. I forgot what it's called. I'll put it right here when I find it. As for cell service, I haven't had too much cell problem as far as Thailand. I think Thailand is a contender because it is a metropolitan city where the population is condensed with a lot of cell service. And you know, like Korea and Japan is also very condensed. So I think they're able to handle it. It depends on Niantic if they're able to reach out to the cellular provider of each country for the location, if they provide like cell towers. I think Japan, Korea, Taiwan, and Singapore are probably the top picks because they have safari zones there. They know how it works. They have connections with the cell service provider over there, and they know how it will be like to have a location there. So not only does Safari Zone is an indicator, but past ingress events where Niantic has hosted. So I believe Thailand had a few ingress events, so this also puts Thailand in the running for a possible Gofest location. Alright, I'm gonna eat my food, talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, back home now, much more quieter. As far as what I think is gonna happen, at least what I hope for Gofest, first year was the first year they introduced legendaries. The second year they introduced Celebi, and I called it too, by the way. If you guys didn't see my old videos, I called it. So I think they might do Jirachi because last year the quest for Celebi was kind of like theme of the whole event, where you have to go from one side of the park to the next side. Because for the quest for Celebi quest, you have to catch a certain amount of fire types, ice type, water types, and each section of the park was separated into those types of biomes, and so you're able to catch all those, and so it forces you to walk through the entire park. If you haven't seen Gofest 2018, you guys can check out my videos right here, day 1 and day 2, so you can get a good idea of it. And they might be at the same park, so they might do the same thing. I hope they won't. I hope they'll do something a little more dynamic. I wish they have something a little more chaotic. I know that was very controlled, it was very smooth, and it went very well. And they added an addition of shiny increase, which was cool. But I think I want a little more madness, you know, just like a little taste of how it was in 2016. I think that's what I miss. You know, maybe they can have like multiple legendaries popping out. You know, you see like a stampede of people running around, and they can do it like multiple areas where the stampede will be like spread out in different locations and not like one massive crowd, so it'd be safe. They have like at least like 10 legendaries at the same time, and each legendary can be a shiny. And plus they have so many legendaries in Gen 4. We still haven't seen the Lake Guardians, and we have all the form of Arceus, where I still don't know how they're going to introduce Arceus, because Arceus encompass every single type, and every single type is a new form, requires you know, a stone to change. So I don't know how they're going to do that. They might introduce it to Gofest. I think if they were to introduce the god Pokemon, Gofest will be a place to do it. You know what? In fact, I do want to call it now. Think about it now, I want to call it. They're going to bring out Arceus at Gofest. That would be the only way to top it off. Like, you know, to move like higher and higher. Like, Jirachi would be cool, but Arceus is like bam right there, and all 4 days, and be in 3 different locations. Like, that's how they're gonna keep the hype going. Because if every location, every day is gonna be a Jirachi, same thing. By the time Gofest moves from Germany to Asia, you know, everyone could be bored of it. Everyone's like, whatever, you know. But if they would have Arceus, whatever that goes, like, that's gonna keep up the hype. So I think I'm gonna call it now. They're gonna bring Arceus. I don't know how they're gonna bring it, but I think they're gonna bring Arceus for Gofest. What do you guys think? What would you guys like to see for Gofest. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I can get a ticket. Wish me luck. I think many of you guys saw my video right here of how I got Gofest tickets last year. So check out that video. Fair warning though, there's a lot of cussing. Let me know what you guys think. And if you're new to my channel, I do all things Pokemon Go related tips, tricks, and news. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. What? Look at this.
Oh my god, Celebi.
Look at Celebi right now?
So cute.
What's page 3?
Really?